Welcome to the Super Simple Golf Swing Irons Edition, where you get better faster. So in the Irons Edition, we're going to cover 5 main steps that's going to help you become a better golfer this season. So those five main steps that we cover are going to be at the address of position, we're going to have forward press with our hands. Following that, that's going to make sure that we have a strong grip, and we'll cover what that means. From that point, that ensures that we have a one-piece takeaway, basically moving our wrists and the club and our arms all in one piece together. We're going to go from there to the magic checkpoint, which is our club pointing straight back and level to the ground. And then from there, we're simply going to turn and hinge our shoulders and travel up and down the same slot in our backswing and our downswing. So there are a number of steps to cover, and we're going to go through all the details for you. But welcome to the Super Simple Golf Swing, where you get better faster. Let's get to it. So time to build a perfect grip. And let's start out with the left hand. So as you'll see in the grip of the club, with our left hand, the grip is in our fingers. So not across the palm, but in our fingers. And then simply the thumb goes on top. And that's it, super simple. All right, so with our grip, the right hand is a little more complicated. So the way I like to teach it is that you'll start off with a hook of your ring finger and your middle finger. That hook goes to the back of the club. You have a little bit of a pinky action here, it's out. So you slide down, knitting your fingers together on the back, and you have a bit of a triggering concept with your index finger, so it stays nice and loose. And then the thumb simply goes across. So not on top, but off to the side. And again, that's it. So as an aside, you've probably come to notice that I'm missing a digit. I was just born that way. So if I can do a great job hitting shots with 9 fingers, you can do a great job with 10. So with our grip, there's 2 ways in which the 2 hands are connected to each other. So in regards to your fingers, most golfers either have a interlock where the finger and the index, the pinky and the index wrap together, or an overlap where you slide down and cover it like that. So it's nice and tight. And then on the top, you can see we have the meat of my right thumb, my lower hand, and the top of my left thumb. You want to knit those together as well. So there's a sort of a downward pressing. So that gives you a perfectly united grip. And there we go. Okay, so now that we've covered the basics, we want to make sure that the grip functions well. And what do we want it to do? Well, basically, go from our address position to our backswing, where we're hinging basically 90 degrees between our left arm and our club shaft. And the way that we make sure that we do that is that from the right hand perspective, your hand is hinging back. It's not thumb up, it's hinging back. And so what that does is it keeps you square all the time. So when you get to your backswing position here, you can see that you have a straight left arm straight into the top of your left hand. And again, your hand is hinged back and you're at 90 degrees between your left arm and your club shaft. This is a perfect spot to be after your takeaway. All right, so let's start off with taking a proper stance with our golf swing. So we're going to start off with looking at it from the front. So I'm a right-handed golfer and I'm hitting the ball in that direction. So we're going to start off from our toes all the way to our head. And we're going to start off with our heels and our feet about the same width as the outside of our shoulders. From that perspective, we're going to follow up with having our toes, our knees, our hips, and our shoulders all lined up in the same direction. We're going to have a gentle bend in our knees, our butt is going to be out, and our back is going to be flat. And then from that perspective, when we grab our club and address the ball, you're going to see that we want to have our left shoulder, our left hand, and our club face all essentially in a straight line. So we're going to come in with our right hand, come in from the side with a sense of connectedness. So you're going to feel your arm connected to your lat, connected to your rib cage, and there's going to be a bend in that trail, that right elbow. Come in from this side, take our grip, and address the ball. So now let's have a look at it from down the line. All right, so here we are looking at the stance down the line as well. So again, I'm a right-handed golfer, and what we're gonna do is start off with, again, our feet at about shoulder width apart, our toes, our knees, our hips, and particularly our shoulders and our chest are all parallel and pointing in the same direction. Again, we're gonna have a gentle athletic bend in our knees. Our butt's gonna be out and our back's gonna be straight. When we address the ball, we're gonna be having essentially as much bend as possible in this particular angle. So this would be highly hinged and this would be very straight. So we want that as fully straight as possible when we address the ball, because that's what impact is gonna look like. And then finally, we're gonna have a bit of a bend in our right elbow, and we're gonna have some connectedness in our side. So we're gonna be able to feel connectedness between our right arm, our trail arm, and our rib cage, our lat. So again, connectedness, bit of a bend, gonna get that nice and gently straightened club, angle between club shaft and left elbow, and then we're gonna bend down, and that's where your ball position is. So let's go to the next step. Okay, so let's do our ball position drill. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna address our ball, and we're gonna start off with the ball right in the middle of our stance, in between our two heels. Then we're gonna make sure that our toes, knees, hips, and chest are all pointing in the same parallel direction, parallel to where the ball's gonna be going. We're gonna grip our club, have a straight left arm, have a bit of a bend in our right elbow, be connected on the right side, take our grip, and then as we extend, so extend the angle between our club shaft and our left arm, we're gonna extend that angle and then gently bend forward, and that's our ball position. So if you wind up a little too far ahead or a little too far behind, you just readjust, and again, take that ball position so it's nice in the middle of the club face. It's a great drill.